We all have our favorite superhero. Mine happens to be the Green Lantern, specifically Jonathan Stewart. But this isn't about the Green Lantern. This is about the different Lantern Corps. On the surface, most people only know about the Green Lantern Corps. But only the few who read comic books and all varieties of them know that there are more than just one. Today, we're going to discuss the history of the Lantern Corps, how they are powered, and which one is the strongest. I'd like to take this time to thank DC Wikia and Jason Cohen for all the information they provide on these topics. First up, where did the Lantern Corps come from? It all started when 7 deities spawned: Ion, Parallax, Adara, Ophidian, the Butcher, the Predator, and the Proselyte, each taking the form of a different animal that depicted a specific emotion. A group called the Guardians of the Universe took it upon themselves to unlock the powers of each of these entities by controlling these emotions and putting their powers into rings. The first entity being Ion, who took the form of a whale, which formed the Green Lantern Corps, hence why most people only know of the green one. So this brings us to how they're powered. Well, they're powered by the emotional electromagnetic spectrum, which is an energy field fueled by the emotions of all life forms. The emotion of Ion is willpower. Now we go on to the rest of the Lantern Corps, deities, colors, and the emotions that power them. The second Lantern Corps is the yellow one. Their deity assumed the appearance of a large insect creature called Parallax, and their emotion is fear. Third is the Orange Lantern Corps. They followed Ophidian, the serpent. Their emotion is greed. Fourth is the Red Lantern Corps, who worship the Butcher, which took the form of a bull, and they are fueled by rage. Fifth is the Blue Lantern Corps, which is powered by hope, and they fall under the deity Adara, who is a three-headed bird. Sixth is the Indigo Lantern Corps, who follow the embodiment of compassion that is known as Proselyte. And finally is the Violet Lantern Corps, and they follow the Predator, which is a skeletal dragon, and they use the power of love. Now, out of these 7, which is the strongest? Well, the answer is none of them. As you can see here, there are actually 9, not 7, colors here, and the other 2 colors are being black and white. Both of these do not fall on the emotional spectrum and do not follow deity. Black is a lack of light, which means a lack of emotion, and they're fueled by death, and only consist of the dead. White is the exact opposite. They are known as the white light of life, and are powered by all the emotions on the spectrum. So this would make them the most powerful, right? Wrong again. There's actually one more Lantern Corps, and that is the Ultraviolet Lantern Corps, which only consists of one person, and that person is Jonathan Stewart. This light was recently discovered, and the ring found itself to John, and no one knows the power of this light yet. But what we do know is that this light is not visible and is way beyond the limitations of any of the lights on the spectrum. So all we can do is wait for new releases to see the true power of this light. So now that we know where the light came from, how they are powered, and which one is the strongest, which Lantern Corps would you best fit in based on your emotions? I feel like I will fall under blue. And I will end this by reciting their oath. In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. With all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope is bright.